This week coming up, I've already posted the syllabus actually for the next 2 weeks. Week 13 and 14 is up on Canvas right now. And I just want to add, I hope everybody's doing all well and family and friends and yourself are healthy. So far, my family and friends are doing great, so I'm very grateful for that. Anyway, just to kind of give you a capsule of what's coming up, this coming week, as you know, on Wednesday, April 22nd, each of the civilizations will be emailing me by 7 o'clock your virtual museum PowerPoint. Please send it as a PowerPoint file, not as a link, not as a PDF. I really appreciate that. This way I can go through it and I can take a look at it and give you scores on that. There's potentially up to 100 points for a civilization and 25 points for an individual on this. And there is no do-over for the virtual museum. This has to be put in. Speaking of do-overs, there were 3 people last Wednesday who did not turn in their dream interpretation journey. However, they can still turn it in this Wednesday by 7 o'clock for half points. It will not be a do-over. So it's something to keep in mind for those of you who listen to this and want to submit that. That could help your civilization toward the final scarab total. What else is happening? So Wednesday we don't have Monday we don't have a presentation. I currently only have one civilization who is risking points, scarabs, and they'll know what their question is by 7 o'clock. It'll be posted up on Canvas, and all they need is 49 points to go into a first position as a civilization. Potentially, they could actually get 300 points, which would vault them way into the lead. So keep in mind, also on Monday by 6:30, before 7 o'clock, it would be very helpful if you let me know ahead of time. One person from each civilization needs to let me know if you're going to risk points. We have 2 more risk opportunities. So the final risk opportunity will be on Monday, May 4th, which will be after the final presentation civilization documentary videos are completed. So it's going to come down to the wire, it looks like. We have several civilizations all within 100 points of each other. Let's see here. Taking a look at my notes. The final civilization mini documentaries will be due by noon on April 30th. Noon on April 30th. When you email them to me, be sure again you have the name of your civilization in there, so I know I have 120 students, so it would help me if you put the name of your civilization, CH201, and civilization name. And this way I can look at the video. It has to be uploaded to YouTube, and make sure it's public, and then I'll review it to make sure that it's acceptable. Usually it's not a problem. I do have from time to time someone forgets to mark it public and I can't see it, or there's something in the video that's the wrong URL by mistake. I'm not sure how that happens, but I want to make sure I can actually see it. The Core Humanities Department will be looking at it, and it'll be emailed out to probably somewhere between at least 100 different individuals, so that other people can take a look at it. That includes social studies history teachers at Washoe County schools, different school systems around the area, other Core Humanities teachers, the Core Humanities Department, and they usually like to see the videos that the students create, and for them it's a lot of fun. Sometimes they pass them along. So remember, that's your final opportunity to get it in, is on that date. Also on Monday, April 27th, let's see, that'll be another opportunity to risk scarabs. And then actually there'll be scarab questions on that Monday. So any civilization that has decided to risk, I call them the golden die. I roll them 3 times. If we were in person, you guys would roll them, but I'm not sure if I showed this on video before. I think I sent a picture. There's the golden die. I roll them 3 times. It's 00 through 100. So potentially it could be 3 00s, or it could be 3 100s, or something in between. I will get the total to you, and then you can decide what you want to risk. You can combine all three of the roles or one of the roles, any combination to get an amount. And then the question will get to you on a Monday, on the Mondays. Let's see, what else? If you have any questions, be sure to text me and let me know what the question is. You did hear last time our Nick Gap, who's willing to help you with your video. By the way, one thing, I don't know if he mentioned this, but he can actually go into your computer while you're sitting there and show you things and move things around and help you tweak your editing of your final video. Be sure to, if you email him and set up a time to do that, that you give him at least a day to set up a time with you. So I think at this point, I might mention too, all of the cards are done. The deck of cards are here. All the questions that you submitted for your quizzes are here in this deck. So I shuffled the deck, and of course I take out, for any civilization that wants to risk, I take out your 10 questions. So you have 70 questions, and I shuffle it, and then I will actually type it up and put it up on the canvas at the top. So you can see clearly this is the question that you're going to get. In person, you would have 10 seconds as a group to answer the question. A lot of these questions over this semester were relatively easy and straightforward. Hopefully you can remember what they were. But you'll have 10 seconds to answer it. And somebody in your group, your lead person, will text me with the answer. I will be the decider if the answer is accurate or not. I may be a little bit flexible if it's fairly close. I went over all the questions, and some of them can be answered slightly differently one way or another. So I will make a decision on that when I get the answer. And you can either win points or lose points at that point. That's it for this week. I will be back next weekend with another update, and I will be in contact with at least the group risking points on Monday. So they will have an opportunity to increase their points and go into the lead.